G'day and welcome back to A.N.T. Today what I'd like to do is just show you my garden. Let you know what we've been up to since we moved. And this is this is the start of it. It's very hot up here. It's about 41-42 degrees today. But I thought I'd just run through and show you what we're up to, what we've been up to. I haven't posted for a while. So, you guys got to understand what we're up to. What we're doing here is this area here is going to be my garden. Now, I am going to traditionally garden. And when I say traditionally, what I mean is I'm going to put my veggies in the ground, straight in the ground, see how we go. Usually up here, this time of year, being summer, it doesn't work because the ground gets so hot, it just burns the root system. But there's a few little tricks that I've come across lately, so I'll give them a go. But the other way we're going to do it is, this is one way. This is called hay bale gardening. And what you do is you prepare your hay bales, and then you put your soil on it after you put your whatever fertilizer you want. There's heaps of information on YouTube about this, so I won't go into the nitty gritty. Just show you what we're doing. This gets everything off the ground, so by the time the heat gets to here, it's not as intense as what it is on the ground. So we've just this one here is about a week. It took about a week to get it all ready and prepare it, and we're just starting to put our stuff in now. It's still pretty, it looks wiltering, but when you feel in there, it's very moist and cool, and that's what we want. We don't want it to be hot in there, because if it is, that means it's burning the roots. That's very cool. But this is hay bale gardening, a fairly new concept. Been around for a couple of years, but we're going to give this a go. And I've also got the traditional garden beds. Once again, it gets it off the ground. And that's what we want. We want to get everything off the ground. As I said, I do want to try and do the traditional, because that's the way I've done it for years, just in the ground itself. But what I'll do is I'll probably do that over here, and then I'll put a shade cloth up just to keep a little bit more of the heat off it. But we prepared this. What I'll do over here with this one is I'll show you how we prepared it. As you can see, there's straw at the bottom of it. So what I'll do is straw, a little bit of dirt, straw, and build it up to about here, and then start to prepare it from there. My chook pen, it's a lot smaller than the one I had in Halls Creek, but they're happy. It's always a good thing to have chooks. You'll get eggs out of them. But the other thing too is, don't forget, you can use the eggs to tan. And the formula I use, people might say, or people have said to me, how many eggs do I use? I always say, work on the basis of, to tan a deer hide takes 12 eggs. So work it out from there. If it's only a small kangaroo hide, 6 eggs. And if you're not sure, just chuck a couple more in. Chuck the whole lot in. You don't have to, get the white away from the yolk or anything. Just chuck the whole lot in, because it all has its benefit. But that's why it's also for fertilizer. What I'll do is I'll go and scrape that and put it aside. Never ever put chook manure straight onto your garden. Straight from the chook house onto the garden, or else you'll burn everything. Just put it to one side for about a week. You can hose it, you can water it, and that way the heat will come out of it and it'll be perfect. But what we do, I don't know if the camera's in the right thing, but down the side here is where we raise everything. Everything we have here, or 99% of what we have here, comes from seeds. We do it by seed. What I'll do is show you how we do it. We do it through a process called wicking, a wicking process. And what I'll do is I'll make a separate video and show you how to do that. it's probably one of the best seed raising ideas that I've seen. You know, we have about 90% success rate. You know, I have found that some small flower seeds don't come up because it's too wet, but majority do. So yeah, this is my yard. This is, you know, we've finally moved. We've been gone from the other place for about 4 weeks now. You know, it's still unpacking, but that's another story. But I hope this helps. You know, this just goes to show you, you don't need to be in a big yard. You can have just a little courtyard and still grow your own veggies. You know, because it's becoming very, very expensive. You know, especially up here. You know, we can pay anything up to $8 a kilo for tomatoes. You know, so it's best off growing your own. Alright, I hope this helps, and I'll do a wicking one next time. So stay safe, stay proud. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, and check out our new webpage. All the links will be below for you. Alright, you take care now.